Hi everybody, this is the Prospect Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, and welcome back to the Prospect Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. You know, we got the playoffs going on. We got the first game of the NL Divisional Series between the Mets and the Phillies. Mets won the first game. Now, there'll be videos on prospects that'll be coming up because there's nothing going on with the Mets prospects. There's nothing going on with any prospects right now. Any news you'll hear about what's going on in the prospects will be in the Arizona Fall League. The Mets have 8 players in the Arizona Fall League, one including Jeff Williams and Drew Gilbert. When I get information on how they're doing when their season starts in Arizona, I will let you know. But we have some actually interesting news. Interesting. About Mets second baseman, infielder, outfielder, super utility man, Jeff McNeil. He is set to come back. It's from SI.com. Mets Jeff McNeil set to rejoin team in Philadelphia. Mets former All-Star is joining the taxi squad on Sunday. Well, that's good news. That means he could be available, not for this series, but maybe for the NLCS. Fingers crossed. Possibly the World Series. Fingers crossed. Toes crossed. Earlier this week, the Mets received a positive update on second baseman Jeff McNeil, who was cleared to resume baseball activities. On Saturday, the Mets have officially confirmed that the 2022 MLB batting champion not only began his ramp-up on Sunday, but he will join the team in Philadelphia as part of the taxi squad. McNeil, who stayed in California for the birth of his daughter on Friday, will take a red-eye flight. Now, here's the thing about Jeff. He was the hottest hitter in the second half of the Mets. A big reason that the Mets played as well as they have in the second half, especially when the offense took a dip, was because of Jeff. Now, he broke his hand a few weeks back, and he's been sort of rehabbing it. But this is big news that he's able to come back. Hand injuries, wrist injuries take a long time to can be a real bothersome and very lingering, pestering kind of injury. Despite a very poor first half, McNeil was turning his season around in the second half prior to being placed on the injured list on September 8th. The right wrist fracture. Now, at the time, it didn't look that bad at all. The 32-year-old was hitting 289, 376 on base percentage, 547 slugging percentage with 19 extra base hits, and a 156 WRC plus since the All-Star break. Certainly, the Mets have Jose Iglesias at second. Although he has enjoyed a fantastic regular season, he recorded only 2 hits and 14 plate appearances in the Wild Card Series against the Milwaukee Brewers. Despite the relative lack of production at second, New York has emerged victorious against Milwaukee thanks to a dramatic comeback in the winner-take-all Game 3. Also a dramatic Game 1 win against the Phillies on Saturday night. But when you don't have a quality hitter like him, and he's an everyday player in his prime, and he's been really hitting well, he is missed. Some of the at-bats in the last 2 series for Jose Iglesias, even though he had a big at-bat in the first game in the 8th inning, his at-bats have not been great. Okay, quality at-bats have gone down. Now his defense is great. I would mention about McNeil. His defense is great too. And Jeff can hit anybody. If he's going right, he can hit anybody in baseball. Iglesias is a little bit different. He's not nearly as good of an accomplished hitter as Jeff is. But if the Mets could get him back, that is an enormous weapon off the bench. It's an enormous weapon in your lineup. It really lengthens the Mets lineup up. And you can use him in the outfield a little bit. You can put him in left field, you have to. Put him in right field, you have to. Second base, he's just a very versatile player. But you let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.